Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. I'm here with another reading. I hope you're all having a good day today. We'll just get straight into it. And let's get the general energy. Today's reading is going to be for Twin Flame Soulmate Connection. If you do resonate, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment if you feel like it. Alrighty. By the way, good morning from New Zealand. It is 6:30 a.m. Please fasten your seatbelts. What mood am I in today? Okay. We got some cards. The general energy today is the Hermit. Interesting. It seems like right now there's this solitude going on. There's this inner truth. I feel like you have been enlightened in the recent while. Like today is a day of like enlightenment as well. We also have the 10 of Wands, which gives me like you're carrying all of the journey's work and it is almost complete. It's kind of what I get from that. I feel like there's a little bit of like blockage and maybe losing a little bit of faith, which is not always ideal. But I can understand, like I've been through stuff like this before. The next one that we have here is the 8 of Cups. And what I'm getting from this is that it's just like this inner truth about this situation. And I feel like there's been some bad energy towards it. And I really just think that the frustration and excessive pressure and the responsibility and, you know, like what I'm getting from this right now is like the word loyalty. And I feel like sometimes loyalty is something that is hard, especially when people don't get what they want. But in this situation, I feel like being patient and being grateful is a good situation. It does seem like you feel that your significant other lives like a fantasy and you want something real. I feel like they like to escape their problems, which is really interesting too. And there's a little bit of a feeling of like something not being fulfilled, like like maybe someone, they promised you to take you on a date or like go out or come see you, and I feel like it's a lot of being like saying that they're going to do that but not doing it. That's what I get from that. The next one is the 6 of Wands, and this card really just suggests that you need to kind of hang in there, because this connection is real. That's what I'm getting from it. And it does seem like there's going to be a better confidence, more progress, and, conquest of some sort. So it does seem like this problem that's happening at the moment of solitude and growth, and it's not really a problem. I shouldn't say problem. The problem of like things moving forward is not an issue. It's a learning space. I also have just kind of been watching stuff. This is what I do. But apparently there's a lot of energy coming from space, cosmic rays or whatever. And it's pushing a lot of people's emotional balance out of whack. So at the moment, it's like just a really good time to be super conscious of the feelings and emotions that we have and to be balanced through an unstable cosmic time. So that's just something that I was looking into, and that just really popped up into my head just now because it seems like there is something going on that doesn't make any sense. It's like the connect is supposed to be back together by now, connection, but there really is like cosmic level stuff going on, and it is for your own good and it's for healing. And we use this time for like really growing so we can like become more stable as people and raise ourselves to a higher vibration. The next card here is the Emperor, which gives me a vibe of like you getting to a point where you are just happy within yourself and in your home and your space. And I think at these kind of points, that's when these connections are coming back together, is when essentially you get to a place of clarity. You love yourself in a way that is like self-care, and you also have like been in solitude for ages. So I feel like you've done a lot of healing, and you've got to a space where you're super comfortable and happy in your own space. And I feel like that's really amazing. And that's what that card, the Emperor, is giving me. It's giving me also conquest and victory. So it does really scream, like this reading does scream, hold in there, because there is going to be a great success. And our last card down here that came out is the Four of Cups. And this one here really just gives me like the vibe of like thinking about things. And I think it's not like overthinking. There's just like a lot of thinking going on to like really structure these situations that are happening, the disconnect, the stalemate, like the general vibe of the Hermit. I feel like the Hermit is just something that has been happening. I definitely see hope, but I also see a little bit of lost faith in the situation. But this reading really is screaming, hold in there, because there is going to be triumph and like conquest at the end of all this. You're going to be like a really just developed person, and you're going to be in the next phase of your journey, which is vibrating at a higher consciousness and higher frequency. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some clarification going, and I am going to grab these ones, and we'll do some clarification for this. Alrighty, here we go. So, as some clarification, we have two cards that popped out first down here. We have the Three of Cups, which gives me a great deal of... it gives me right now third-party vibes. I feel like there is a situation that's going on that has third-party vibes. It doesn't seem romantic. It just seems like it's a situation where this person offered them something and they took it, and they accepted it. And yeah, so like, these three cards really just give me the vibe of like, there is a third party and they offered this person something, and they're like now working like as a team. And I feel like, they're really like kind of like regretting the situation, because obviously we have the World card here, which is interesting to me that I get regret from this, but it's giving me that they're in a bubble and I've been like locked into this space that they didn't want to be locked into. And I think they're regretful of these decisions that they've made. It does seem like they have made a decision with a third party to do something. I can't specifically say what. But in saying that, I feel like they're going to really come to grips with what's going on, and they're going to come in and they're going to offer you something instead. I really think that this person has seen the truth, and, the sun. I feel like they really have seen the truth of the situation, and I feel like there's a lot of, clarity happening, and I think this time is for both sides to really figure out what they want on a soul level. And it does seem like this person has tried to like do something different, but what I'm getting from this is that they love you more than anything. And I feel like this thing that they chose to do, which I get is not romantic, it's financial, has just not worked out, or it's not working out. And they just really, in a way, these two cards here give me like, I wish I offered this to you, because you're like the ray of sun, and I'm like stuck in a bubble. And we do have obviously these three cards here at the end, which are the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So the King of Swords is giving me definitely like the discipline and the truth of the matter. Like they're definitely coming to grips and they're using their head over their heart, because I feel like originally they probably would have stepped into the situation using their heart. It's really interesting that this is the clarification for this reading, because obviously this is to do with twin flames / soulmate, significant other, and it just like the stagnation of this connection, or at least these readings that I've been doing lately, it's been in this solitude phase for a while, and that's what gave me the feeling and thoughts of like that it's something to do with the cosmic waves, or stuff that's coming through the barriers of the radiation barriers and stuff, and it's like messing with our internal physiologies and stuff. Don't quote me on that, but like that's just the feeling that I got, and I did see something about that just like yesterday. The Queen of Wands is a interesting card. I find them all pretty interesting, and this one here is giving me like courage. I feel like they have the courage to like break free from whatever they're doing, and I feel like it could be a cycle of theirs. Excuse me. I just have to say I have asthma, so that if you ever hear me go and I can't breathe, it's because of that. It's fine. I'm fine. Manage it. The Queen of Wands, yeah. So it gives me like courage. I feel like they have the courage to like really come forth and like step away from these situations now. Whereas I think for a long time they probably spent time in these kind of situations where they weren't working out, but like they probably like just a nice person and just do it anyway. That's what I get. I'll just do it anyway. I don't want to mess things up. That's what I'm getting. So I feel like this person is really coming into their own power as well. We're the Queen of Cups. Oh, excuse me. The Queen of Cups is really giving me just like a calm, comforting vibe of love. So I really do think this person is thinking about you a lot, and they're doing all of these things because they want to reconnect with you, and they want to do it in the right way. I really do think that they want to come in and give you what you deserve, because that's ultimately why I think all this is happening. They really want to give you what you truly deserve, and they've had to do the work, and I really think they are doing the work. It seems to me that they're doing the work, like going hard at it. All right, let's get some affirmations, and then we'll move on to some hidden heart secrets. If you are enjoying this reading today, please give it a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment if you like. Feel free to go check out my other readings if you like. I've only been posting for like 3 weeks, but honestly, it's been amazing. You guys are amazing. Just want to say thanks for the support. All right, we got the moon came out. The moon's been coming out for me, and I always think that someone's performing dark magic on me. But it doesn't always have to be. Sometimes it's just an emotional thing. But I still think that demons surround me, and sometimes I can't even get off of the chair, and I'm just like in my own head. Anyways. I feel like I get spiritually attacked a lot. I think that's what I was trying to say. All right, we got some affirmations. The moon. I trust in my intuition and honor my ability to uncover the truth. That's very, very representative of this reading. 10 Pentacles. I am creating a secure future for myself and my family. 4 Pentacles, I feel secure, I have enough. The 10 of Wands, I work hard towards my goals and rest when my work is done. And the 3 of Wands, I'm ready to take the next big step to realize my potential. Oh, it's playing out. My chest is playing out real bad right now. Must be raining outside. So what I get from those ones is that it really kind of, like this last one is resonating with me when it comes to like, there is a lot of universal changes going on the earth at the moment, and frequency changes and things. So I really think just go with the flow. Meditation is something that I've been thinking about this whole time, and I feel like I'm going to probably meditate after this reading today. So I really do think that meditation, if you're not doing it yet, you should probably start doing meditation, because that's the best way for you to connect with yourself and also the higher realm, the spirit realm. And yeah, it's just through this heavy energetic time, I feel like meditation is going to what keeps you balanced. Sorry for stuttering so much. All right. Now let's do some hidden heart secrets and see what each other is hiding from each other at the moment. So we want 6 for you and 6 for the significant other. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We got 6 and 6. Your ones are yin, feminine energy, divine feminine. I really do think that the viewer, you're probably more so a mixture of both. Like, you've really come to balance. And I think the balance thing is the yin and yang. So it's like masculine and feminine. And you're like kind of smushing it together and making it balanced. So I really think that realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings, there's definitely a lot going on at the moment. Spiritually, energetically. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing. So I feel like you've been feeling this thing, like you've been feeling it in your, intuition, that pretty much like everyone you come across has some sort of lie or white lie or a secret that they have. And I think you've got to a point where like you almost can just tell. As soon as someone tells you something that's not real, like your intuition's telling you what actually is happening, which is something that I've had to come to grips with for a long time, because that's kind of like how my mind works for like most of my life. And it has got me into situations where I have, been at rock bottom because people are so afraid of you when and they're like casting you out and stuff, because they're like, how do you know? I can't have you around because you're going to expose me. So it's really interesting that I get from that. It's like what I'm getting from it. I just really think that you are coming into fruition with that kind of like intuition and knowing. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, and bittersweet. I feel like because of the space and because of the solitude, I feel like it's a good time to reminisce. So it just makes sense. I feel like there's probably some happy memories that you probably wish that you could go back to, but you're living in the now. So I would just I would try not to live in the past. Instead, be grateful for the experiences you had, and then now you can make new ones. Karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. So it does seem to me that this solitude or this space and time where you've had to go through a lot just being alone is to do with debt, karmic debt. That's what I get from that. And I do see that there is a little bit of pride going on your side. So I've said this to many people through my life, which I don't know if it's offensive or not, but I've said, can you not just lower your pride a little bit? So I just feel like ego and stubbornness and arrogance are those things that kind of get in the way of the healing coming to fruition, like completely. So they're your hidden heart secrets, obviously, towards your significant other or the person you're thinking about. Soulmate, twin flame, and now we're going to do theirs for you. So theirs are conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choices, which is giving me this vibe of like, the Three of Cups there. It's giving me like third party vibe. There is multiple choices for them, and I think it's not just romantic. It's it's like, a partner in business, or just even just in general friendships. I feel like this person is just one of those people that like has a lot of people come to them in general because they have that energy, right? I am getting that this person is that kind of person that will only have people in their life if they're there for something. Like You know, like they only keep people around when they are benefiting them. That's what I'm getting. I didn't want to say that, but that's what I'm getting. The next card is sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. It does seem like they have lost something at the moment. I'm getting that maybe like someone passed away. That's really interesting. That's making me feel very sad. So I'm sorry if that has happened for someone's significant other recently, but that's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like they've lost something like really close to them, like a friend. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. So I feel like in this time where you haven't been talking and, you know, it's been solitude and stuff, and I really think this person is holding on to you. They're a little bit obsessed with you, and I feel like they probably have their ways of like finding out about what you're doing. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. So they're definitely an emotional storm at the moment. Like what I'm getting from all of that is that it's probably to do with the energeticness of like the cosmic rays coming onto the earth, that kind of stuff. I really get that vibe on today's reading. And then we have chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion. So they do think that they have chemistry with you. They are attracted to you. They think there's a spark. They're so passionate for you. I really do think this person loves you to bits, and I just think there are circumstances that get in the way from people in this life. I don't know why I'm doing that. Whew. People in this life, they're like really connected. I'm pretty sure I remember what I was saying. That was so strange. What was that? Silence, frozen, no words, and Stonewall, which really represents what's going on right now. I think this person is trying to heal so that they can be the best possible version of themselves for you in this current moment. And I think that's wonderful. So I think if you enjoyed this reading and if you resonated, please leave a like and subscribe and comment. And today, if you do make it to the end here, I would like to ask the avid viewers, the ones that watch to the end, if there is any specific topics or questions you would like me to incorporate into my readings, please leave those in the comments and I will do my best to incorporate them and include you guys. I would love to do that. Anyways, have a great day, and I might do another reading today, but it is like my birthday week, so I might be a little bit busy in the next week, but I'll definitely get one reading at least out a day. And I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.